Once upon a time in ancient India, there was a powerful king named Ashoka. He was famous for wanting to conquer many lands and for being a strong military leader. However, something unexpected happened that changed his life. Ashoka was born in 304 BC into a royal family called the Mauryan dynasty. He became king after a difficult struggle for power. At first, he followed the path of his ancestors and wanted to expand his empire by fighting and taking over other places. His victories in battle were well known, and his empire stretched from what's now Afghanistan to Bangladesh. But everything changed during a terrible battle called the Battle of Kalinga. It was a very brutal and deadly fight, leaving many people dead. As Ashoka rode through the battlefield, he was deeply affected by the suffering and senselessness of the war. This experience transformed him. Ashoka decided to follow a new way of thinking called Buddhism. It was a new belief system and religion back then. He decided to stop using violence and wanted to rule his empire with kindness, understanding, and good behavior. He became famous for spreading messages about not hurting others, being kind, and doing what is right. He wrote these messages on stone pillars and placed them all over his empire. One of his most famous messages can be found at a place called Dholi, where the Battle of Kalinga happened. In this message, Ashoka said he felt really sorry for all the suffering he had caused. He promised to work for peace and make sure people had what they needed to be healthy. He even said there should be hospitals for both people and animals. During Ashoka's rule, Buddhism became very popular, and he sent people to other faraway places like Sri Lanka and Southeast Asia to tell them about Buddhism. His empire became known for being ruled with kindness and fairness, and people started calling him the Philosopher King. Ashoka's story teaches us that even very powerful rulers can change and become better people. His decision to follow Buddhism and rule with peace and kindness made him a respected leader in Indian history. The messages he left behind still inspire people all around the world today. In the end, what made King Ashoka great wasn't the size of his empire or the wars he won. It was his decision to be a kind and peaceful leader, and the way he influenced the thoughts and hearts of generations to come. King Ashoka's legacy reminds us that working for peace and being kind to others is one of the most important things a person can do.